Jai Hind everyone. I am Anidu Blish, Assistant Professor in MC Department in AKG Engineering College. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on Artificial Intelligence Knowledge Based Representation. So, this lecture is beneficial for CSIT and MC student. So, what is knowledge representation? Basically, knowledge representation in AI is responsible for representing information about the real world so that a computer can understand and can utilize this knowledge to solve the complex real world problem such as diagnosis a medical condition or communicating with human in natural language. So, what to represent? What do you mean by object? All the facts about object in our world domain. Example: guitar contain a string, trumpets are brass instrument. These are the object. Event are basically the actions which occur in our world. Performance it describe behavior which involve knowledge about how to do things. Meta knowledge means it is knowledge about what we know, and facts are the truth about the real world and what we represent. The knowledge base is the central component of the knowledge base agent is the knowledge base. It is represented as KB. The knowledge is a group of the sentence. Here sentence are used as a technical term and not identical with the English language. So, knowledge is a awareness of familiarity gained by experience of facts, data and situations. Following are the types of knowledge in the artificial intelligence. So, what are the types of knowledge? First one is declarative knowledge, second one is procedure knowledge, third one is meta knowledge. So, what is declarative knowledge? Declarative knowledge is to know about something. It includes concept, facts and object. It is also called descriptive knowledge and expressed in declarative sentence. It is simpler than procedure language, and the procedure language is known as imperative knowledge. Procedure knowledge is a type of knowledge which is responsible for the knowing how to do something. It includes rules, strategies, procedure, agendas, etc. Meta knowledge in knowledge about the other types of knowledge is called meta knowledge. So, this is how we diagrammatically represent the types of knowledge. Declarative knowledge means object fact, structure knowledge, relationship between object and concept, procedure knowledge, rules procedure, meta knowledge, knowledge about the knowledge, and heuristic knowledge, rule of thumb. So, heuristic knowledge is representing knowledge of some expert in a file or subject. So, heuristic knowledge is a rule of thumb based on previous experience, awareness of approaches and which are good to work but not guaranteed. Structure knowledge is basic knowledge of problem solving. It describes relationship between various concepts such as kind of, part of and grouping of something. It describes the relationship that exists between concept and the object. So, this is all about the types of knowledge. Now, moving on, cycle of knowledge representation in AI. Artificial intelligence system usually consists of various components to display their intelligence behavior. Some of these components include perception, learning, knowledge representation and reasoning, planning and execution. So, this is how we diagrammatically represent the cycle of knowledge based system. So, the perception component retrieve data or information from the environment. With the help of this component, you can retrieve data from the environment, find out the sources of noise and check if the AI was damaged by anything. Also, it defines how to respond when any sense has been detected. Then there is a learning component that learns from the captured data by the perception component. The goal is to build computers that can be taught instead of programming them. Learning focuses on the process of self-improvement. In order to learn new things, the system requires knowledge acquisition, inference, acquisition of heuristic, faster search, etc. The main component in the cycle is knowledge representation and reasoning, which shows the human-like intelligence in the machines. Knowledge representation is all about understanding intelligence. Instead of trying to understand or build brain from the bottom up, its goal is to understand and build intelligent behavior from the top down and focus on what an agent needs to know in order to behave intelligently. Also, it defines how automated reasoning procedure can make this knowledge available as needed. The planning and execution component depend on the analysis of knowledge, representation and reasoning. Here, planning includes giving an initial state. finding their precondition and effects, and a sequence of action to achieve a state in which a particular goal holds. Now, once the planning is completed, the final stage is the execution of the entire process. Now, moving on, knowledge representation techniques. We have 4 types of knowledge representation techniques. First one is logical representation, semantic network, production rule, and frame representation. Now, what is logical representation? Logical representation is a language with some concrete rule which deals with proposition and has no ambiguity in representation. Logical representation means drawing a conclusion based on various conditions. Logical representation can be categorized into two logic. First one is preposition logic, second one is predicate logic. Each sentence can be translated into logic using syntax and semantics. Syntax basically are the rules which decide how can we construct legal sentence in the logic. It determines which symbol we can use in the knowledge representation and how to write this symbol. Semantics are the rules by which we can interpret the sentence in the logic, and semantic also involve assigning a meaning to each sentence. Advantage of logical representation is logical representation enables us to do logical reasoning. Logical representation is the basis for the programming language. Disadvantage of logical representation is logical representation have some restrictions and are challenging to work with, and logical representation technique may not be very natural and inference may not be so efficient. Semantic network representation are the alternate of predicate logic for knowledge representation. In semantic network, we can represent our knowledge in the form of graphical network. This network consists of node representing object and arch which describe the relationship between those objects. So, the relationship consists of mainly 2 types of relation. First one is a relation that is known as inheritance and kind of relation. So, through example we can understand this. It's like we have example, Jerry is a cat, so and Jerry is a mammal. Jerry is owned by the Priya, Jerry is brown colored, and all mammals are animal. So, how can we represent in the figure? Here Jerry relation is a cat, cat is a mammal, mammal is an animal, and Jerry is owned by the Priya and Jerry's color is white. Now, the drawback in semantic representation. Semantic network take more computational time at runtime as we need to traverse the complete network tree to answer some questions. This type of representation are inadequate as they don't have any equivalent quantifier, example for all, sum, none, etc. Semantic network do not have any standard definition for the link name. These network are not intelligent and depend on the creator of the system. Advantage of semantic network are semantic network convey meaning in a transparent manner. These networks are simple and easily understandable. Frame representation. If frame is a record-like structure which consists of a collection of attributes and its value to describe an entity in the word. Frame are the AI data structure which divide knowledge into substructures by representing stereotype situation. It consists of a collection of float and float value. These slots may be of any type and size, and slots may have name and value which are called facts. Frame are derived from semantic network and later evolved into our modern day classes and object. A single frame is not much useful. Basically, frame system consists of a collection of frames which are connected. Now, the advantage of frame representation. The frame representation is comparably flexible and used by many applications in AI. It is very easy to add slots for the new attribute and relation. It is easy to include default data and to search for missing value. Disadvantages of frame representation are, in frame representation, inference mechanism is not be easily processed. Frame representation has a much generalized approach. Now, the production rule. Production rule system consists of condition, action, pair, which means if a condition then action, it has mainly 3 parts: the set of production rule, working memory, and the recognize act cycle. In the production rule, agent checks for the condition. If the condition exists, then production rule fire and corresponding action is carried out. This example process is called a recognize act cycle. Here I have taken example if and then action. If at bus stop and bus arrives, then get into the bus. If on the bus and paid and empty set, then action क्या होगा आपका? Sit downs. So if bus arrives at the stop, then what will be the action? We will get into the bus. If we paid and we get empty set, then what will be the action? We will get sit down. Advantage of production rules are, the production rules are expressed in natural language. The production rules are highly modular, so we can easily remove, add or modify an individual rule. So disadvantage of production rule are, the production rule system does not exhibit any learning capability, as it does not store the result of the problem for the future use. During the execution of the program, many rules may be active, hence rule based production systems are inefficient. Now, preposition logic. Preposition logic in artificial intelligence is a very important concept. Preposition is a declarative statement which is either true or false. It is a technique of knowledge representation in logical and mathematical form. Now, the fact about the prepositional logic are, prepositional logic is also called Boolean logic because it is work on 0 and 1. In proportional logic, we use symbolic variables to store the logic, and we can use any symbol for representing a position such as A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, etc. Proportional logic consists of an object, relation or a function and logical connectivities. This connectivities are also called logical operator. The preposition and connectives are the basic element of the proportional logic. Connectives can be said as logical operator which connects two sentences. A preposition formula which is always true is known as tautology, and also it is known as a valid sentence. A preposition formula which is always false is called contradiction. So, here I have taken some statement which are questions, command or opinion are not preposition. This is a very important concept line, such as where is Roni, how are you, what is your name are not any kind of preposition. Now, what is types of preposition? First one, atomic preposition. Atomic preposition are the simple preposition. It consists of a single preposition symbol. If there are sub sentences which must be either true or false. So, let's take an example. Here I take 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. It is an atomic preposition because it's a true fact. And the sum is cold is also a preposition, but it is a false fact. Now, moving on. Compound preposition. Compound preposition are constructed by combining simple or atomic preposition using parentheses and logical connectives. Example, it is raining today and it's treated wet. So, it's a compound preposition. Or we can or let's take another example. Ankit is a doctor and his clinic is in Mumbai. So, we have combined simpler or atomic preposition using parentheses and logical connectivity here. Now, what are the logical connectives? Logical connectives are used to connect two simpler preposition or representing a sentence logically. We can create compound preposition with the help of logical connectives. There are mainly 5 connectives which are given as flow. So, connective symbol, conjunction represented by and A and B, disjunction A or B, implication A implies B if and only if is known as bidirectional, negation, negation of A, negation means not, negation of A or negation of B. This is the truth table of negation. If P is true, then negation of P is false. If P is false, the negation of P is true. For conjunction, there is a table. Suppose we have taken value of P for true, true, false, false, and the value of Q is true, false, then P conjunction Q is always will true, false, false, false. For disjunction, like or, if any statement is true, then it will return true value, otherwise false value. For implication, P implies Q, P implies Q. If any value is P side is Q side is true, then it will always give the true answer, otherwise false answer. So, this is through this we can represent in the form of truth table. Here we take three position P, Q, R. So, the total number of tuple would be R, and here we can represent P conjunction Q, and P conjunction Q implies negation of R. We can simply solve it. Now, this is again important concept, precedence of connectivities. First precedence is parenthesis, second precedence is negation. third precedence is conjunction, and the fourth precedence is disjunction, fifth precedence is implication, and sixth precedence is biconditional. Now, what is logical equivalence? Logical equivalence is one of the feature of prepositional logic. Two prepositions are said to be logical equivalent if and only if the column in the truth table are identical to each other. So, here I have mentioned the properties of operator. First one is commutative property, second one is associative property. The formula of commutative property is P and Q is equals to Q and P, and P or Q is equals to Q or P. Associative, P and Q within the braces and R is equals to P and Q implies Q and R. Identity element क्या? P and true is equals to P, or P or true is equals to true. Distributive property we apply in three preposition in P, Q, R, P and Q or R. So P will enter in parenthesis. So what would be the formula? P and Q or P and R. De Morgan law is P and Q negation implies negation of P or negation of Q, and P or Q का negation is equals to negation of P and negation of Q. Double negation elimination is known as negation of P is equals to P. So the limitation of prepositional logic are: we cannot represent relation like all, some or none with prepositional logic. Here I have mentioned all the girls are intelligent and the some apples are sweet. Some prepositional logic has limited expressive power. It is an extension. Next topic is first order predicate logic. What is FOPL? Basically, it is an extension of prepositional logic. First order logic is also known as predicate logic or first order predicate logic. First order logic does not only assume that the word contains facts like prepositional logic, but also assume the following thing in the word. Things are object, relation, function. Now, what is the meaning of object? Object is basically A, B, any kind of pupil, any kind of number, any kind of color, word, theories, everything. This will come under the category of object. Relation, it can be any kind of unary relation such as round, red, round, adjacent, and relation such as sister of, brother of, color of, comes under the category of relation. Function is father of, best friend, third inning, and of. As a natural language, first order language has two main parts. First one is syntax and second one is semantic. So the syntax of first order language is the syntax of first order logic determine which collection of symbol is a logical expression in first order logic. So the basic syntactic element of first order logic are symbol. We write a statement in shorthand notation in its FOL. In this way, we represent FOPL logic through equality, quantifier, connectivities, function, predicate, variable, and any kind of constant. Now, what are the atomic sentence? Atomic sentence are the most basic sentence of first order logic. These sentences are formed into a predicate symbol followed by the parenthesis with a square within a sequence of terms. We can represent atomic sentence as predicate and within the bracket the term 1, term 2, term 1, term n. I have taken example. Suppose Ravi and Ajay are brother. So I have to write in a term of FOPL. So how can I write? Brother are the predicate and terms is Ravi and Ajay. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you. Jai Hind.